Hey, this is Heidi Dawson. If you love all things health and wellness and style of any kind, hang out here with me each week. I'm obsessed with never-ending improvement, and it's all in an effort to help each one of us live a wildly successful lifestyle. Subscribe today so you don't miss a thing. Hi, guys. Welcome to episode 627 of the Wildly Successful Lifestyle Podcast. I'm Heidi, and if you're new here, this is where we grow together to be the best that we can be through mindset shifts and all those little reminders that help us live fuller, more intentional lives. I love surrounding myself with people who have a positive energy, don't you? I mean, it's just so inspiring. And it's one of the reasons why I love where I go do yoga, because the instructors so many times have these little gems that they throw out at the beginning of class to get us all thinking. The other day, one of my favorite instructors started class by saying, "You deserve to take up space in the world, not just on your mat, but everywhere." She added after that one of her mentors had told her that once, and she started crying because she really needed to hear it. I feel her. I've talked about this before that I'm important to the overall big picture, and so are you. And I hope that we remember that. I hope that we feel that deep in our core, because sometimes, especially as women, we try to make ourselves a little smaller, a little quieter, a little less seen. But why do we do that? And how do we stop? And this whole idea of that always makes me think of one of my favorite movies. It's The Holiday with Cameron Diaz and Kate Winslet. We watch it every year around the holidays. It's become kind of a cozy tradition, which I love. Usually my little sister from Nashville and her husband come and we all pile in, and watch it together. But there's this one scene that always sticks with me. It's Kate Winslet's character is out to dinner with this wise elderly gentleman who she's just met, he's very old, but he used to be a screenwriter, and in the movie he's written all of these iconic movie lines. So she's telling him at dinner about an ex-boyfriend who keeps her hanging on just enough to not let her move on while he is engaged to someone else. You know the type. But this elderly gentleman looks at her and he says, "I can tell that you're a leading lady, but you're acting like the best friend. And I've got to wonder why." Ay, ay, ay. Such profound wisdom. And her response was great. She was like, "You know what? You're right. I should be the leading lady of my own life." Yep. We all should. I love that so much. It's like, how many times have we played the supporting role in our own stories? The one who fades into the background so everyone else can have the spotlight. And I've watched so many well-meaning women, including myself, trip over ourselves to make sure that everyone else has everything they need. Like, we're checking on everybody, making sure our husband is supported and fed, our kids are fed, the friends are okay, the team is thriving. And in the process, sometimes we forget that we should have everything we need too. We should be thriving as well. I mean, it's like we're directing a play where everyone gets a starring role except for us. But here's the thing. The world needs your full presence. Like, your ideas and your voice and your energy, they are not optional extras. They're essential. Think about it. When you shrink, the world misses out on you, your unique perspective, your laughter, your strength, and they add color to the big picture. And I know it's scary sometimes to step out and step forward. I mean, society has conditioned us to be polite and accommodating, and yes, sometimes invisible. But remember Kate Winslet in that movie? She decides to own her story and everything changes. Like, she falls in love with herself, and then magic happens. And we can do that too in our everyday lives. I can remember vividly being in the sauna one day, and I'd only been in there like for 2 or 3 minutes. And it was full. Like, there were tons of people in there, and some people looked like they'd been in there for a long time because they were very red. But anyway, it was full, and I'd only been in there for a couple of minutes. I usually stay about 15 to 20 minutes. Well, someone walked in and was looking for somewhere to sit, and there really wasn't anywhere. And I actually considered getting up to give them my spot, even though I had about 13 minutes left. But then I remembered telling myself, hey, I deserve to be here too. You know, I deserve to take up a space as well. So I stayed put and I tried to scoot over a little bit so that they could sit down. But I was really proud of myself for that. And if you're like me, you probably have a similar story. And to that, I want to remind you, you also deserve to take up space. You're not just a side character. You're the star. Be the leading lady of your own life, like Kate Winslet deciding to rewrite her script. Stop tripping over yourself to please everyone else and start thriving in your own right. I hope this episode resonated with you. If it did, share it with people who deserve to be thriving in their own life. I love you guys. I'll talk to you in a few days. Don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends because we're just going to keep going bigger and better places together, and I love that about us. Talk to you in a few days.